Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream here. Today, I thought it would be fun to kind of do like a monotype challenge, um, just because it just sounded fun. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to do in this game, so I just thought playing with monotype teams would be fun. We'll be playing in the probably ranked ladder, unless if I got something really horrendous, but I don't think I will. Um, yeah, let me go ahead and there we go. I have where's my, there it is. Eh. There we go. I have a spin the wheel here filled with every single type twice for some reason, but I'm gonna ignore that. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just spin the wheel here and see what we get. I wish I could make the wheel bigger. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get, and we'll try to build a team off of that. And it looks like we're running an ice team. So I do have a few ideas for an ice team. We'll see if I am good at that. Now, I'm not a team builder, so this, contrary to popular belief, yes, I am not a team builder. Just because I have teams like this doesn't actually mean that I am a team builder. I thought this would just be a little fun challenge that we could do, just to, see how well I could do here. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Now, unfortunately, with ice, ice types have really high highs and really, really low lows. So we do have the benefits of snow. So we have a little bit of bulk and we have a little bit of speed here thanks to like Pokemon like Frostlass. Ninetales is fairly speedy. Let's see. We have Avalugg, who's actually incredibly slow, unfortunately. And then we have Vanillix, who's also fast. So, like, just pretty much out of all of these Pokemon, pretty much, like, Pokemon like Avalugg we would not be using. But, like, Ninetales we're definitely going to use. Mamoswine, we have Mamoswine here. That would be useful. We have Frostlass. So we have a few. Let me go ahead and actually place some Pokemon in that I want to use. So we'll use Frostlass. We'll use Mamoswine. It's going to be Ninetales as well. Let's see. I guess we'll use Vanillix. So this is a trial Vanillix. And it has Sheer Cold, which is not really that great of a moveset. But I think we can give Vanillix a shot, because why not? But because I only have like Avalugg also readily available, I'm going to go ahead and recruit some Pokemon. This is all going to be completely, well, most of them are going to be built completely in-game. And like only Frostlass, I think, is the only one who's going to be on the team that is from a different game. That's because I pulled it in from a different game based off. Ooh, we have Mr. Rhyme and we have Weavile here. Both of those would actually be very ideal. What does Tangled Feet do? Is it double the Pokemon's base and it's confused? There's no real easy way to get Mr. Rhyme confused though. But Mr. Rhyme is actually fairly defensive, I think. Yeah, its special defense is actually way up the roof. So I think we'll get Mr. Rhyme. We'll do a permanent recruit. And then I'll go ahead and kind of just roll on these until we can get another decent Ice-type Pokemon here. A second Mr. Rhyme. No, I unfortunately cannot use two Mr. Rhymes on one team here. So that's unfortunate, but that's alright. I'll just do trial recruiting for a few of them until we can get one that we want. I'm not using another Ice Affinity ticket, just because I kind of want to save those since you don't get a whole lot of them. Nothing here. Hello, dog. My dog's been really clingy to me for a bit, but I know why. It's because I'm bored. Oops, okay, just grab a trial. And then we'll do one more. And hope that we can get another ice type here. We got Mr. Rhyme 3 times in a row. There's another Avalugg, which I really don't want to use because it's going to go against what we want here. So that's unfortunate. Just do a trial recruitment. If I can't get the Pokemon that I'm looking for, in particular some ice types, then I'll just pull some from Pokemon Home since I do have a few in Pokemon Home. There's regular Avalugg, which I do not need. I could use Cast Form, but that would be really stupid. But I could use it, because then it would turn into Ice type. So, and it would have good coverage moves. I'll perma recruit that just in case I don't have any, but we'll see. It would be nice to get Weavile again. Luckily I have a lot of resources here, so like I'm not slacking on the resources too much. Nothing here. I'm honestly probably just gonna keep spamming it until I get something decent. Ariados can no bounce? Why? That's so strange. That's a strange thing to have. Another Frostlass. Sneasler is not an ice type, unfortunately. Alright, we'll roll a couple more times and we'll see what we got. And then I'll see if I have to pull in from a different game, but I don't think I will. Insane. Okay, we'll do one more. One more, and then I'll see if I need to pull from a different game or not. Okay, we will most likely have to pull from a different game here. Let's take a look at what we got here. Auto Child Pokemon for sure. I could just perma recruit Vanillux and just call it a day. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's perma recruit Vanillux here. I'll use the perma recruit card. And then last here. Let's see, what other Ice-type Pokemon can we get? It kind of sucks because we are kind of rolling, like, Ice-types are incredibly frail, so we're gonna have to kind of build them on the bulky side, which I don't mind, but it's just gonna kind of be a struggle. We'll see. Again, I'm not, like, the best team builder in the world here, so... Oh my god, we have, like, 0 Pokemon. God, having that Weavile would have actually been super nice. Do I have an Aurorus in Pokemon Home? I think I do. Let me go ahead and pull some Pokemon from Pokemon Home, and we'll see if we can do anything with that. Just so that we have something. Let's see. I wanted to try to make it completely in the game, but unfortunately just because of how limited the ice types are, and I don't want to just keep cycling and wasting my recruitment cards on trying to find the new Pokemon, then I think it's fine. Let's connect Pokemon Sword here. Because do I have an Aurorus in ZA? I think I do. Run. There's Avalug. Bergmite. There's a Abomasnow. I could put in a Abomasnow. Because Abomasnow is fairly fast. Glaceon's not even in the game, which is kind of shocking. And that gives us access to 2 different Megas. Yeah, let's actually use Abomasnow here. We are gonna have to train them all, but that's fine. So change this to exit. And then Pokemon Champions. I'll have to buy the Abomasnow, but again, I have 50,000 BP. I haven't really been playing this game a whole lot off camera, which I really should be doing because I want to practice more for more tournaments and stuff. But that's all right. I'll send for a visit. Still waiting on that Mega Staraptor to come in. Hopefully next season. I think June is the next is MB. I'm hoping next season that'll be implemented so I can use Mega Staraptor because I really want to use Mega Staraptor. Staraptor is probably my second favorite regional bird. Just because I think it looks really cool. Like, it'd be Talonflames first, Staraptor second, and then my third would probably be Swellow, because I think Swellow is pretty neat. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Should actually be at the top here. Or no, I have to... I could have done this. Do this, go to Recruit, collect from home. Collect from home. There we go. I really should be using this Quick Mini more often. I don't know why I don't. Box. 5. And then put in a Abomasnow. Now, the real question is, how are we going to set this up? Abomasnow is kind of isn't really the tankiest. Mr. Rhyme is definitely going to be support. I think Mr. Rhyme and Vanillux are going to be our support Pokemon. Mamoswine is going to be probably main damage dealer alongside Frostlass. And then Abomasnow is honestly probably just going to be there to throw people off. Let's go ahead and give Frostlass to... I haven't used these in a while. Frostlass to Frostlass. Mamoswine has Snow Cloak. I'm going to give it the Bright Powder here. Ninetales. Oops. Put Ninetales back on here. Ninetales, I'm probably going to give mostly Fairy-type moves, if I'm going to be quite honest, just for coverage. Same with Abomasnow. Like, honestly, its Wood Hammer is probably going to be the main thing. Mr. Rhyme. Frostlass I'm going to keep as is. Everyone needs to learn No Protect, too, so I'll have to put that on. Vanillux doesn't have... Vanillux actually looks fairly tanky compared to everybody else, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, actually, Vanillux is probably the tankiest one here. Which is kind of insane to me, but... Ooh, it also knows weak armor. Here, let's go ahead and train these guys first, and then we'll see what items we can put on them. Let's see, Pokemon training... We'll start with the Abomasnow. Abomasnow. What does everybody else do? HP and special attack, it looks like. Although his attack stat has nothing to sneeze at, so... This one scales it on defense, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna do HP and special attack, because it's definitely gonna need it. I'd rather give it Giga Drain. Is Giga Drain a good one to use for it? Yeah. Okay, let's see. First is Protect. Second, Wood Hammer is probably not the best one to give it because it's a physical move. Grassy Glide. Growth, Leech Seed, Ingrain, Grass Knot. Energy Ball's 90, that's 75. Yeah, let's give it Energy Ball. It can keep a Blizzard, I think that's fine. And then for coverage... Ooh, it can learn Rock Slide. What does Bulldoze do? Earth Power? Earth Power's 90. Mud Slap can lower target accuracy, which actually could be super helpful. I think we'll give it Rock Slide. What do other people do? Do they give it Rock Slide? No. Actually, wait, is Rock Slide physical? It is. Never mind. We'll do Earth Power. Yeah, we'll make it a special tank. Soundproof. Why soundproof? That's strange. And then I'll give it Quiet Nature. It's a bit on the slow side, but I think that's fine. Actually, I could probably make Trick Room work with this, now that I think about it. I could give Mr. Rhyme Trick Room, and that might actually give me a way to do a balanced team. Let's go ahead and do this. What? Okay, first off, what other things do you know? Screen Cleaner. When the Pokemon enters battle, it removes Light Screen, Reflecting, or reveal statuses. And then Ice Body. On other teams, that's not... I don't think that'd be super useful. I don't think we're going to be running into that many Light Screen, Reflector, or reveals in this. So we'll do Ice Body. We'll keep Freeze Dry, I think, honestly, because of super effective type moves. Taunt wouldn't be a terrible idea. Fake Tears wouldn't be too bad. Sucker Punch would be nice too for priority. Foul Play would be kind of good. What do people do in double battles? Oh, no, it's Fake Out. Yeah, Trick Room. We'll give it Fake Out. We'll keep Freeze Dry. Trick Room for sure. And then I think, honestly, Protect would be fine. Or not Protect. Psych. I don't really want to give it Psychic, although it might... What would Psychic hit? Fighting types, which I would have a weakness to. I have a counter for Dark types already. Ghosts, I can get a counter for because Frost lasts. Protect. I should just give it Protect. Yeah, I think I'll just give it Protect, just in case. So, Freeze Dry, Fake Out, Trick Room, and Protect. Stat points, I'd assume that we'd want to keep it in Special Attack, in Special Defense. Yeah. The best part about this is that I could use the battle data, so I don't have to go completely from scratch and try to make it my own. Because I think I would honestly go insane if I tried to do that. So... Because I am not Wolf Glick. I am not a competitive Pokemon player. I play this for fun. I think it's... I just have fun with it. So I'm not really, like, looking to, you know, be the best. Maybe at some point in my future, sure, it would be nice to be the best. But for now, no. What an interesting stat spread. I guess you're already plenty fast enough. So, yeah, we'll do that. Modest Nature, yeah, minus attack. Oh, I should swap into doubles. Speed. Timid nature, interesting. Up speed minus attack. Okay. We'll go with that. Doubles is entirely speed special attack. Yeah, I would assume so. Definitely not weak armor, I don't think. Because it's already plenty fast enough. I think giving it snow warning or ice body would be better. I like how everyone just uses snow warning. Yeah, sure, we'll use snow warning. We could keep hyper voice. I would really want protect, honestly. What is this? What is this stat spread? Blizzard, freeze dry, icy wind, aurora veil. We'll give it icy wind for some speed control because we don't really have any speed control here. I'm gonna give it protect here as well. Ooh, flash cannon. It can learn flash cannon. Weather ball, which 100 power does a lot. I like how it's basically just all ice moves. That's kind of crazy. You don't actually typically see that for most Pokemon, so that's interesting. I think I'll do Flash Cannon just to have some coverage. I'll keep Hyper Voice for some more spread damage. Although having 2 spread damage too is probably not the best idea, but that's fine. My goal here is to win at least 1 game. Because I genuinely don't think I'm going to win more than that. If I do, it'll be a surprise, but I'm not gonna be miffed if I don't. So, battle data, doubles. We'll do special attack and speed. It could keep Blizzard, special attack. Also timid nature. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually. Snow Cloak, I think because we have enough Pokemon with Snow Warning, i.e. more than 2 of them, or more than 1 of them, I think we'll keep Snow Cloak just to help its evasiveness. We'll keep Blizzard, we'll do Protect, we'll keep Moonblast, we'll do Aurora Veil. I think that's good for this Pokemon in particular. And then Mamoswine. I'll take a look. I have used Mamoswine a little bit before, so that it's a little bit more stacked up. I think I'd rather use more physical moves though. Let's see. Ice Shard, Earthquake, Ice Level, Crash, Protect, High Horsepower, Rock Slide, Rock Tomb, Superpower. I kind of like what I have here, to be quite honest. We'll keep Snow Cloak. Probably Adamant. Yeah, Adamant makes sense. Actually, if I'm doing that, I'm not going to use Icy Wind. I'd rather use Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, Avalanche. I guess we'll give it Ice Shard just in case. Knockoff is fine. High horsepower is physical, so we could... It's 95-95. That's... Power special. Let's give it... Do I want to give it Earthquake? I don't know if I want to give it Earthquake. Yeah, I'll give it Earthquake. Why not? Okay, I think that's all the Pokemon I need to take a look at. I'm keeping Frostlass as is, because the Frostlass I have is good enough. Let's go ahead and go to the box here. Now, items. Well, first off, I need to go to the shop and buy the Abomasnite, just in case. Frontier Shop. Let me also check to see if there's anything. Oh, you know what? Where's the fire type version of this? We'll get the rock type version. Not the fighting type version. Steel type version. And then fire type version. I'm surprised that's even a thing. I know I have the Nevermelt Ice already. Is the Akaberry the fire type one? It is. Okay, that's fine. I think that's all for those. We just need the... Do I already have... I do not. Where is it? Consider Air Data, Fro, Scissor, Skarmory, Houndoom, Tyrant, Tarped, War, Sableye, Medicham, Shampoo, Camera Up, Taria, Bayonet, Chimecho, Glalie, Lopunny, Lucario, Gallade, Emboar, Excadrill, Audinite, Chandelure, Gorlurk, Meowstic, Hawlucha, Crabominable, Drampa, Skullvillain, Glimora. Do we not have the Abomasnight in this game? Venusaur, Charizard, Pidgeotto, Clefable, Alakazam, Victreebel, Slowbro, Gengar, Kangaskhan, Starmie, Pinsir, Aerodactyl, Feraligatr, Scizor, Skarmory, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Gardevoir, Sableye, Medicham, Sharpedo, Camerupt, Dotaria, Bayonet, Chimecho, Glalie, Lopunny, Lucario, Gallade, Emboar, Excadrill, Audino, Chandelure, Golurk, Meowstic, Hawlucha, Crabominable, Drampa, Skullvillain, Glamour. We really do not have... Okay, cool, got it. Noted. No Abomasnight for me. That's gonna really limit my options here. We'll go ahead and give Abomasnow the Akaberry, Mr. Rhyme. You know what? Well, hold on. Who's the tankiest out of all these guys? Literally none of them. There's no reason for me to use the leftovers. Vanillux. Snow Warning. You have Snow Warning. You have Snow Warning. And if I'm using Frostlass, I'm literally going to be popping Mega. There's, like, no reason why I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't give Snow Warning to 3 different Pokemon. What other abilities can a Abomasnow learn? Oh, goodness gracious, man. Why did I have to pull for Ice types? I'm so bad at this. Soundproof. No way, dude. That's so stupid. Okay. It's like, oh, you want to be immune to, what, Sing, Grass Whistle, Hyper Voice? That's it? Really? Okay. I'd rather... If I'm going to give Snow Body, I'd rather give Vanillux Ice Body. Because there's no reason for me to use Snow Warning on Vanillux. And honestly, if that's the case, I might just go fully into, like, just being an annoying little Garbo dude and just do... Wait, attack? Why? No, never mind. Don't do that. You know what? It is okay at being tanky. I think we'll just do that. And then... It's already been like 30 minutes. I haven't even played a single game because I've been hounding my... like, racking my brain over this. But I guess this is a good exercise if anything else, but... Ninetales... You will get the Never Melt Ice, I guess. Because... why wouldn't you? Vanillux, you'll get the Leftovers. Mr. Rhyme, what do I give you? I'll give you the Mental Herb, just in case, I guess. So this way, if I want to focus on speed, I could use Frostlass, Mamoswine, Vanillux, and Ninetales. If I don't want to focus speed, then I can lead with Mr. Rhyme and a Bomb of Snow. Try to last for 5 turns, and then send out, or use, Wow, you guys are actually really, really slow now that I look at this. This is kind of awful. Well, I guess we're... To be honest, I could swap out one of them for Avalugg. I could swap out Vanillux for Avalugg. I think I'm gonna do that. Because if I'm going to have 3 Pokemon be, like, slightly slower, because then at least this way I could, like, kind of have a way to pivot in one direction or another. So I'm gonna recruit him permanently. And then he will get the Leftovers. Because he is fairly defensively tanky, so that's what we're gonna bet on, is that he can be fairly tanky. I know it can learn Skill Link. Oh, it doesn't. It can learn Sturdy. Do we have the stat boosting berries in this game? I don't think we do. Mountain Gale, 120 power, 85 accuracy, jeez. Yeah. Wide Guard actually could be useful. We'll do Wide Guard, that would actually be super useful. Hold on, let me look up real quickly to see if Avalugg has, or the stat boosting berries are in Pokemon Champions. Berries, 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 berries. Oh, Abomasnight is in the game with the Mega Evolution tutorial, so I should have it. Okay, never mind. We can do that. We only have the stat weakening berries. We don't have the... Okay, so there's no real reason to use Sturdy. Then we'll just keep it ice. We'll keep Ice Body. We'll do Brave Nature. And then, yeah, just absolutely buff the heck out of its attack and defense. It's basically going to be a tank. And then we will give it, we'll let it keep Leftovers. So that way, oh, actually, you should have the, was it Choppleberry? Yeah, you should have the Choppleberry. You, my friend, can have the Abomasnight. There it is. There is one thing I can check here to see. If I go to filter type ice, I thought there was a way to like check like item stats for Pokemon. I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll not do ranked ladder, because honestly the ice types were the ones I was hoping I wouldn't get, because I'm not confident in this team to go up against ranked teams, although it would be nice to kind of have that free. Actually, you know, I don't really have anything to lose. Let's just go into ranked. I'm in Great Ball Tier 3. Yeah, I have nothing to lose, dude. Let's go. Why the heck not? Oh, my dog is gone. Let me go close my door. Oh, my dog's there. Alright. Stay there. My dog doesn't like when my door is, like, fully closed, so... okay. Well, this guy's definitely not going to use Dragonite. They will definitely use Runerigus. They will definitely use, Typhlosion. Oh god, Typhlosion. Okay, let's start off with Frostlass and Mamoswine. And because we're doing that, we'll go ahead and do... Actually, we'll go ahead and start with Mr. Rhyme then, if we're going to start with that. We'll do Mamoswine and Ninetales in the back. And I think this should be good. My strategy here, at least at the start, is going to be go into Mega Frostlass as soon as possible. Use Fake Out on whichever Pokemon that isn't the Typhlosion, because unfortunately you can't really use that. I won't be able to use Trick Room, which is fine. Yeah, Typhlosion Inter, which I saw from a mile away. We got Sandstream, but I'm going to go ahead and just Mega Evolve and do Shadow Ball, see if we can get rid of you. And honestly, I think we're just going to protect on Mr. Rhyme's turn, because I'm not really entirely sure what else to do, so... We'll completely negate your Sandstream. Frostlass will most likely go down this turn, unless I can take out Typhlosion in one shot, but we'll see. Just trying to protect. Got Shadow Ball. Will you survive this? No. So Typhlosion goes down in one shot. I was hoping for that. And you're probably going to use Rock Slide? Yes, you are. Typhlosion is going to get Frostlass here. Now, Frostlass does know Aurora Veil, but I think what I'm going to do, well, I'm thinking here, hold on. Because I don't have a second Snow Warning on my team, because Ninetales doesn't have it. Ninetales has Snow Cloak. So I think what I'm going to do, oh, Runerigus. Wait, Runerigus... I thought Runerigus was Rock Ghost type. Wait. Do I not know my... Do I not know my type matchups? Oh, you're a ground type. I thought you were a rock type. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Well, because of that, actually... We'll go ahead and use Blizzard, and I think we're just going to swap out Mr. Rhyme into Ninetales here. And hope that we can avoid another Rock Slide, but we'll see. Runerigus lives with 12%. Runerigus' model in this game looks really, really cool. I really like its kind of like freaky look here. Unfortunately, that Rock Slide hits both Pokemon, so that's not ideal. Process goes down, so unfortunately we don't have another Snow Warning Pokemon out, but that's okay. Disable is going to fail here because we swapped. Tyranitar has leftovers. I could have set up Aurora Veil, and I probably should have, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and use Mamoswine here. Mamoswine is going to be able to avoid the Rock Slide fairly easily, so I'm not super concerned about that. I think our best move here is to use... actually, no. Let's not use Earthquake. I think our best bet is to use Ice Shard or Knockoff onto Runerigus to take it out. Actually, no. I want this Tyranitar gone. We'll use Earthquake here, and then we'll go ahead and use Protect on Ninetales' turn. This way, Ninetales will actually be able to survive an extra turn just in case they decide to use Rock Slide. And then we can also just use Earthquake without any issues. Yeah, Mamoswine being the fastest on the field is not that surprising. Go ahead and use Earthquake here. And yes, both of them go down. Awesome. And with that, we pretty much already have sealed the deal. Let's go ahead and Mech Supremo. Oh, you did bring in Dragonite. That's an interesting choice. I would not have done that. We'll go ahead and use Ice Shard here. And then, actually, we'll just use Blizzard. Just use both. Because there's no way this Dragonite is going to survive both a Ice Shard and a Blizzard. Ice Shard is going to use priority. It's going to be priority, and it's going to take out Multiscale. And then Blizzard should just completely wipe it off the map. Dragonite is not going to be faster than Ninetales, I don't think. At least it shouldn't be. Yeah, no way. Well, I'm glad that worked out as well as it did for our first fight. I'll go ahead and do 5 fights total, just to make sure that we can kind of get the full potential out of this. Oh, please don't put me in Ultra Ball rank while I'm doing this. That is actually going to be awful for me. Because it's just, like, it's going to be this one win, and then the rest are going to be losses. Watch. Nike God. Okay. This is a very standard team here. I am worried about the Charizard. I'm not super worried about Sneasler, actually. Venusaur and Whimsicott are the least of my concerns. This guy's going to be particularly fast. So I think what I'll do here, I'll do Mr. Rime and Avalugg. And with that, actually, I'll save Avalugg for later. I'll do Mr. Rime and Abomasnow, because Avalugg can't really counter much except for Charizard. So yeah, we'll do Mr. Rime and Abomasnow. We'll put Avalugg in the back, and I think we'll also put Mamoswine in the back. Because this way we have Snow Warning, we have 2 Ice Body Pokemon and a Snow Cloak Pokemon, so I think this will be good. I'm not super confident about this one in particular. This is a more standard meta team than whatever the last guy was using. So hopefully we'll be able to at least take out a couple of Pokemon here. We'll see. Charizard and Milotic come out. Mr. Rime and Abomasnow. We'll go ahead and activate Snow Warning here. I think he's going to predict the Trick Room. So I think I'm going to save the Trick Room for later. I'll go ahead and pop Fake Out on Charizard. And I'll hit Energy Ball. We'll Mega Evolve. And I'll use Energy Ball into... Actually, he might swap out and give us a free Trick Room. Because I can see that he can target Abomasnow here. So I think we'll go ahead and do a Trick Room. And then we'll go ahead and Mega Evolve. And then just go for a Protect. I don't think they'll target Mr. Rime. Charizard X? Okay, I thought he'd use Charizard Y. Because Charizard Y with Venusaur is very, very common, so... Mr. Rime will use Trick Room here. Twist of the Dimensions, perfect. We got Ice Body, so we can survive at least one burn. And I think I'm going to double into Milotic here. We'll go ahead and use that, and then Earth Power. Oh yeah, Charizard is Flying type, so we can use Earth Power on it. I don't know if it'll survive this, but let's go ahead and try it. We'll see. Abomasnow used Earth Power. Ooh. Just barely. That's a shame. Let's try and use Freeze Dry here. Do into yellow from Milotic. Unfortunately, that means both Mr. Rhyme and Abomasnow might go down here. I'm not super confident that Abomasnow will survive this next turn. With Heat Wave. Ooh, it avoided the attack. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. Alright, next we'll send out Avalugg so we can get maximum use out of the Snow Warning here. Avalugg is going to be particularly tanky, so we want to take out the Milotic here ASAP. So we're going to go ahead and use Energy Ball on Milotic just to make sure it's completely out of the way. And this way, Avalugg should actually be able to take out both of them, but we'll see. Milotic goes down, awesome, and then we'll use Rock Slide on Charizard, and Charizard should go down as well. Awesome. I think we only have 2 more turns of snow left, unfortunately. That should be okay. We'll have Archwalodon out next here, which I'm not really concerned about because we do have Earth Power. Same with Sneasler. We do have 2 more turns of snow, but we have 2 more turns of both snow and Trick Room. So this is going to be a little difficult for us. We'll go ahead and use Body Press here on Archwalodon, and then we'll use Earth Power on Sneasler. I'm expecting the Sneasler to live. And the reason why I'm expecting Sneasler to live is because of Focus Sash. Or Focus Band, whichever one it is. It survived with 1 HP without it. It has White Herb instead. Wow, I was genuinely not expecting that. Critical hit, awesome. That's awesome. Archwalodon has a Citrus Berry, it's gonna proc that, but we should be able to take it out next turn, to be honest. We'll use Aura Sphere here, but we have the Chople Berry, so we only take ×2 instead of ×4. We just barely survived that. It's extremely effective, so we gotta be super careful. And then we will get hit by, close combat. Doubled up on Avalugg. That's a smart move on his part, because obviously if I would have, if I had that Chople Berry, then he knew. That's crazy. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised, because you don't really see Archwalodon run Aura Sphere, but I guess it was to specifically check for Rock-type Pokemon. Well, in this case, we'll go ahead and just use Earthquake and Protect. Actually, no, because the Abomasnow is not going to move first. Or Mamoswine isn't going to move first. Mamoswine actually might move third in this turn order, because I'm not entirely sure how fast Archwalodon, their specific Archwalodon is. We should be able to survive an Aura Sphere no matter what. So we'll go ahead and do that, and actually we'll just go ahead and Protect here. We should win this no matter what, but we'll definitely have to see. Use Protect. Archwalodon might go second here. Yes, it will, but we have Protect on Abomasnow, so we did call that out. We're going to go ahead and use Earthquake here. Protect Abomasnow, and take out both Pokemon. Awesome. And we got a critical hit on Archwalodon too. Well, I'm glad we got to show off both the Trick Room version and the non-Trick Room version of this team, because that was the one thing I was concerned about. Because just the way that it is, the Trick Room team is a lot harder to run, obviously, but I'm glad we were able to run both of them without me having to like do extra matches or do anything in post or anything like that. Oh god, I'm being returned to the title screen because the days changed. Okay, Pokemon. Oh, does that mean I lose on my rewards? I hope not. Okay, I don't. I should probably collect those, to be honest. Missions... Claim all. I did lose these, but that's fine. I don't really care. Mailbox. Oh, that's what this is for. Oh, that's neat. So if you miss out on collecting stuff from the missions tab, it just gets put in your mailbox. That's good to know. All right. We'll go ahead and run into another one here. We'll go ahead and do a couple of more, and then we'll go ahead and call it. I'm glad that Choppleberry was able to come into use in the last match, because I wasn't actually confident that it would. Sneasler is super common, so I think it would have gotten at least some use, especially from close combat. I just wasn't expecting it to come in handy when it did. I have 3 Pokemon that I can hit for super effective damage here. Maybe 4. I think we'll do Trick Room again. And we'll do Mamoswine. What's Mamoswine's speed? 132. I think it is the slowest out of the 4 that we have, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll go ahead and run Mamoswine at the back. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Talonflame and Kangaskhan. Now, this Talonflame I already know is going to have Gale Winds, and he's probably going to use that to set up Tailwind of anything. And then this Kangaskhan is probably going to Mega, and we're going to have to deal with that. Right now, because, again, Abomasnow is quad weak to that Talonflame, actually, Talonflame is its weakest matchup here. We'll go ahead and pop Trick Room here, and then we'll go ahead and Mega Evolve right off the bat, and just go ahead and just go for a Protect here. This team is actually incredibly fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this team. I didn't expect me to have so much fun with it, but hey. Almost protected itself. We use Fake Out, but we're going to be protected from it. Interesting. U-turn. Smart move. Miss Rhyme is going to get affected by that pretty handedly here. So it's going to pivot here. I like that idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, we're going to bring out Charizard. We're going to go to use Trick Room. So we'll reverse it to one order. Kangaskhan is going to be going second to last here, I believe. We'll get a little bit of healing here. We'll get passive healing. Unfortunately, Mr. Rhyme does not have a whole lot that it can do to the Charizard here. I think we'll double up into Charizard. We'll go ahead and use Blizzard as well. We'll double up into Charizard and hope we can at least get it down to red. But we'll see. Oh, it's going to use Drought. That's smart. I don't have another Snow Warning Pokemon, so it's actually smart for it to do that. I should have seen this coming from probably a mile away, but that's fine. We'll still get Blizzard off, which is actually kind of crazy because it is a Drought, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and use Freeze Dry here, get it into red, just barely letting it survive, but this is kind of what I wanted. So you're a Fake Out Last Resort user. Got it. And then Charizard's probably going to use Heat Wave here. Yep, there goes both our Pokemon. That's okay. We do still have Trick Room out, so we will be able to take out Charizard, no problem. Unfortunately, we'll have to try to take out this Kangaskhan as quickly as possible as well. Then pop out Avalugg and Mamoswine. I think I'm going to use a knockoff on the Kangaskhan here. I don't know what Kangaskhan has for its item, but... Oh, you know what? It might have the Silk Scarf, because Last Result is a Silk Scarf move. We'll go ahead and use Rock Slide. And I think we'll go ahead and just use knockoff here on Kangaskhan. I don't think Kangaskhan will survive this knockoff, but if it does, then we will have a stronger chance of surviving. You're going to withdraw Charizard. Smart. You're going to send up Venusaur? Primarina. That's also smart, because Avalugg is still part Rock type, so... Yep, Kangaskhan is going to go into red here. And then this... Oh, yeah, you're going to be faster than Mamoswine. No, yeah, that makes sense. You're going to get knocked off here. Yeah, Silk Scarf, I knew it. Because I've been running into a lot of Kangaskhangs with Fake Out Last Resort because apparently that's pretty much what people only use it for. That's okay. We'll go ahead and just use Rock Slide again here. And then for... we'll go ahead and use... we'll use Ice Shard on Talonflame here. That did way more damage than I thought it would. Use Rock Slide. Talonflame goes down. I think we only have one more Remove Trick Room, unfortunately, but... Ooh, Avalugg barely survives that. Liquid Voice is going to get super effective on Avalugg, but that's fine. Shell Bell, but that's only going to proc once. So Trick Room is still active on this turn, and their Charizard is at low HP. There is a chance that we could turn this around, but it's a very... it's a 90 accurate chance, but it is a chance. Let's believe in our Avalugg. Let's believe our Avalugg. Come on, Avalugg. If you can do this, man, that would be so clutch. Oh, you're gonna use Protect. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Oh, you're gonna use Double Protect? No! I totally didn't think that would be a thing. Oh, that's so sad. GG's. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I'm so sad. Sorry, Avalugg. Dude, what if he decided to use Heat Wave and Liquid or Hyper Voice and I just used Mud Guard? There would be no reason for me to do that, but oh well. Let's do it anyway. Scorching Sands, yeah, that's fair. GG's. That was really close. If I predicted that they had Protect, then like if I predicted that they had Protect, then I would have won that. But this guy was smarter than a 5th grader. All right, we'll do a couple more here, and then we'll go ahead and end it. Floette. Torkoal. They're definitely going to have an Eruption team here. If they're going to have an Eruption team, then I think I'll have Mamoswine out first. Abomasnow would not be the best option here, so we'll do Frostlass, Mamoswine, we'll do Ninetales, and... Actually... Save Mamoswine. Save Frostlass, Mamoswine. You have Snow Cloak. You have Snow Cloak. You have Snow Warning. Mamoswine can outspeed for sure. Aerodactyl. Ooh, Aerodactyl too. They most definitely... They could use Trick Room too. I'm gonna chance this. We'll do this. Avalugg, Abomasnow, Frostlass, and Mamoswine. I have an idea. I have a plan. I just want to see if they'll go through with it. Let's see if they get Ferrograph out first. Yes, they do. My prediction was correct. That's actually very unfortunate, because now I know that Abomasnow is slower, or is faster than this Torkoal. So you know what that means. We'll definitely have to do Wide Guard, or actually, no. We'll do Rock Slide. Actually, I have Earth Power. What am I doing? We'll start with Wide Guard, because I can predict that Eruption from a mile away. We'll save the Mega Evolution. No, you're not using Eruption this turn. And Torkoal is faster than Avalugg. That's crazy. Wait, so that means Avalugg is gonna go first, right? We'll go ahead and use Rocks. Yeah, Rock Slide here. And... no, I shouldn't. Because I have Cursed Body on my Frostlass. And not Snow Cloak. I should swap that, now that I think about it. Torkoal is faster. Okay. Yeah, there's no way Avalugg is going to survive that. This is unfortunate. This is kind of what I was worried about running into. I was literally worried about running into any fire type here. We have Trick Room enabled, so... I don't have Snow Cloak. Here's what we'll do. Protect, and then Obama Snow uses Earth Power. Oh, smart. This person's smart as a button. This person is. That doesn't matter. I'm not guarding you for Rigorouse, that's fine. I'm not hitting your Rigorouse, so that doesn't matter. Will I be able to take out this Incineroar in one shot? No. No. Oh, special defense fall, that's useful. Yeah, swap in Mamoswine. And... we'll use... he might swap out, that's a problem. We'll use Earth Power and Rigorouse. I don't know. I don't think they'll keep Incineroar in. Incineroar will probably use Parting Shot. We'll probably use Parting Shot on Abomasnow, if anything. Oh, Helping Hand, okay. Earth Power. Because I was expecting you to swap, but you didn't. Oh, you got special defense down on both of them. Darkest Lariat. Mamoswine should tank this pretty okay. Not through a critical hit, though, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and use... Knockoff here. And then... Earth Power and Incin. Apple Voice. Survive? Yeah, okay. Barely. Mamoswine is honestly impressing me with how much it's surviving. Like, its bulk isn't really that impressive, but it's also kind of shockingly good for an Ice Ground type. Ooh, 2%. That's rough. Oh, but no Citrus Berry for you. Awesome. Which means you probably have Cudchew, if I were to guess. And yeah, the Twisted Dimensions return to normal, so you won't be able to set up Trick Room here anymore. Unfortunately, that means... oh, you know what? Earthquake. We'll use Earthquake here. Do I risk it? Do I risk this? No, I don't, because it's entirely possible that Torkoal is going to go first. I'll use Protect. Farigov can use Protect on this turn as well, but even if Mamoswine goes down, then it shouldn't matter. But we'll see. Protect. You're not using Helping Hand. We'll use Earthquake here. Yellow. Okay. Which is a good thing, actually, because that means they don't have Trick Room, and if they use Eruption, you still have 2 Pokemon out of the field because of Protect, and then we can bring out Frostlass, and we can bring up Snow Cloak, or Snow Warning. And they have one more Pokemon that they could use, I think. Floette. Yeah, Floette I have to be worried about. I think I would rather just use Blizzard and Earth Power here and take out Torkoal. Floette could definitely reverse sweep us. But I think it should be okay. Wait, Torkoal can also Protect. Torkoal might Protect on this turn. No, he doesn't. Okay. Floette's gonna go next. And then we'll use Earth Power, and that expels the Torkoal. Why do you not have Mega Floette? You should have the Floette on it, like, genuinely. Awesome. We could have so easily lost that if I didn't swap out Frostlass. We could have easily lost that. So that was really good on them for their lead. Like I definitely could have played that a little bit better, but also at the same time I being like, hey, let me change Cursed Body. So the reason why I had Cursed Body over Snow Cloak for Frostlass, because I honestly did not ever think that I would be using Frostlass outside of Mega, but now I'm going to be using possibly Frostlass outside of Mega, so we'll definitely have to see. We'll do one more here, and then we'll finish up. We'll do one more, and then I'll end stream. Two Dragon types, 2 Water types. This is going to be a particularly fast team, especially under Drizzle and Tailwind. So I think we'll have Mr. Rhyme out. Abomasnow is going to be instrumental for this team. Avalugg is probably not going to be the most useful. But it would be best to have Avalugg just in case. And then Mamoswine. Miss Rhyme's going to be super instrumental for this. We'll go ahead and see what they do. Regraph and Blastoise. Okay. What are the odds that they're going to Trick Room first? I'm going to fake out Blastoise, and then we'll go ahead and Mega Evolve and use Energy Ball. I don't think they're going to expect me to know Energy Ball. Well, they could. Let's try it. Armor Tail. Okay, good. Good to know. Or a Sphere. We're gonna be able to tank that just fine from Blastoise. Foul Play. Okay. That didn't do a whole lot, but Mr. Rhyme doesn't have a high attack stat, so... Wow. Let's see. What are you gonna bring on next? Pelipper for Drizzle? Go ahead and use Freeze Dry. And actually, let me check something. It probably is going to use Hurricane if I were to guess, so we'll go ahead and Protect. No, it's going to use Protect. Okay. Probably going to use Foul Play again. I'm honestly not super concerned about this Fergraff, to be quite frank. Because if it's doing that much damage, but it's moving last, so... We'll use Freeze Dry again. And honestly... It does no Snow Warning. Let's send out Mamoswine. Hurricane. Mamoswine should tank this pretty decently. Not as much as I would like to, but that's okay. We use Freeze right here. That should take out Pelipper almost in one shot. Now, Foul Play should take out Mr. Rhyme on this turn here. Yeah, I predicted. I say predict. It was in yellow health. There's no way it's going to survive a Foul Play. Now, we're kind of in a pickle because Avalugg is really, really slow, but that's okay. We know you have Armor Tail, so we can use Energy Ball on you safely. Oh, actually, you know what? You might actually just go for Protect. Well, what am I doing? I think 90 power is the best one we got, yeah. Both of them lower special defense, so, yeah, you know what, let's do this. And then we'll just pop Ice Shard here on Pelipper. Yes, smart. Virtual Valor. Which I'm not that concerned about. Right, Armor Tail. We'll go ahead and Protect and Earthquake. This should take out Fergraff pretty handedly, but we'll see. Stab Earthquake does good amount of damage, so. Flash Cannon with a Protect. Ooh, just barely doesn't take out Fergraff. Psychic's gonna hit Mamoswine. Unfortunately, Mamoswine's gonna go down here. Now, Avalugg is gonna be our last Pokemon here. I made bad calls in this one. And our Traldon has leftovers, because of course it does. I made some bad calls in this one. This is unfortunate. And I've also learned that as much as Bright Powder is effective for literally everybody else on the planet, it is not for me. We're going to use Earth Power here. And, oh yeah, Body Press. We'll use Rock Slide. I kind of want to use Mountain Gale, but I really don't think that's a good idea. Honestly, Rock Slide's probably not the best idea either, but at least it has a 90% accuracy over 85 on Mountain Gale. Yeah, quad weak to Flash Cannon, so you're going to go down to one shot, no question. Yeah, this one in particular, I think I played particularly bad, but that's okay. Bombasnow lives, just barely. I'm still surprised by the tankiness of both Mamoswine and Abomasnow. They're very nice Pokemon, very, very good Pokemon. I wish the meta was a little bit nicer to them, especially in this current meta, but there's only so much that you can really do there, so. Philippa comes out with Drizzle, and I don't have anything to hit you with, so blah blah. I'll go ahead and forfeit this one. There's no reason for me to extend this out any longer. But I think that was very good. Yeah, I think that was actually really good. For not being a good team builder, I actually think I built that pretty particularly well. So yeah, I'm actually really proud of myself. I'm doing a pat on the back for me. Good old me. All right, that's the wrong button. Well, this is the right button. That is. Get rid of that. That is going to be it from me. I do appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out and also saying hi. If you're curious, I do stream here on YouTube almost every day as much as I can. I stream primarily Pokemon Champions. I've been taking a small break from Splatoon 3, but I am looking to get back into that at some point. It's been a while since I've really played that game, but we're going to get back into it at some point. Thank you very much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. If you could, do subscribe. Make sure you like and all that jazz, standard YouTube plug. We will be doing this Monotype team again. I've actually been having a ton of fun with it off of this first one, so I think I'll do another one probably in the next stream that I do, so make sure you come and hang out with me there. But yeah, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time I stream or upload a video, whichever one you prefer to watch. See you guys then.